do you say? De groovy? How do you say? De gorgeous? Ooh la 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 la. How do you say? Delight, 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 delight. Chills that you spill on my back. Keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. I couldn't ask for another. Your groove, I do deeply to take no walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask for another. I couldn't ask for another. And delicious. I couldn't ask for another. Sing
The Wonders of Water by the Blue Orb Goddess, channeled by Locken.
Do you know how to say de groovy? Do you know how to say delight? I thought that you will, and you would, and you do. This is your Blue Orb Goddess from Pleiades. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the wonders of water. There is a link between your first sense, your intuition in water. We do not think this has been explained to humanity like this before. We wish to tell you. Your Blue Orb Goddess, my dear sweet, sticky ones, wishes to tell you that humans tend to forget the importance of water. You tend to think of yourselves as static, solid, not fluid at all. You wish to put your hands through walls, yet you cannot do that while you retain the concept that you are solid. When you focus on experiencing fluid within your bodies, my dear sweet sticky ones, your own water makeup, you will see and begin to learn that you can change your form, your ancients. My Steve Sweet Sticky ones knew this. Has shape-shifting. They knew how to do this. Hardcore beliefs about possibilities in human structures have degenerated those beliefs. People tend to view those thoughts as impossible or witchcraft today. Yet the truth is my sticky ones, my sweet, sweet, sticky souls, who I, by the way, cannot wait to have that energy transfer with. Your Blue Orb Goddess is just so excited to thought of that. The truth is, dear souls, when you focus on water makeup, you will begin to understand things that you have not yet understood in this dimension that you reside in currently. It is also connected to the understanding of how your physical and etheric forms. Join in vibration. And yet, what we tell you today, what your blue orb goddess has to say, is from a totally different thought, a totally different train of thought and point of view. What is possible is that water is magic. Water is just energy, really. The energy of water is a teacher because you are water. When you turn the water, you're honoring the form that carries your light body. This water you cannot control. It cannot be polarized. So pay attention, my sweet sticky ones. I love you so very much. Your blue orb goddess wants to know. Do you know how to say groovy? And do you know how to say delight? I thought that you would. Your fluid allows movement past things you need to transcend. It is important that you understand that water is a special element. When you learn that water cannot be polarized, you will find your emotions flow more easily without hanging you up, so to speak. Their souls, my sweet sticky ones. At some point or another, you will learn to move beyond the limitations of discomforting emotions and will become less emotional. Focusing on water within you from a cellular perspective to your souls. For a change is one way to learn about who you are and how you may communicate differently. Please understand that the water within your own being cannot be polarized. It can merely be, shall we say, temporarily manipulated, holds more power than you can possibly fathom at this time. Their souls. Ones. It holds part of the secret of unlocking your DNA. Your DNA is a proof of material like water. It is layered literally as you currently perceive it to be. Gear souls. It's like when you put your thumbprint on something. Your thumbprint, that smudge it may leave, that is your DNA. The other part of the secret of unlocking your DNA can be found in removing old paradigms and old corrupt belief systems from your state of awareness. When you remove those and allow possibilities that you have begun, you have not yet begun to imagine the channels that you will open up. Your DNA will manifest in the way that it was meant to be. Focus on discovering all you can about your own water. When you go to the sea, experiment with the water in a different way than you ever have. When you enter the water enter it as you are one with it. My dear, sweet, sticky ones, like I would like to be one with you. Your blue orb goddess is so excited about the energy transfer that we're going to have together one day. Oh, I just need you in me so bad. Nice, sweet, sticky ones, and I want to be in you. I want us to both exchange keys to our own candy stars, our heart. Our heart is our candy store, dear ones. And that candy store is always open for you. Just like I know, yours will always be open for your blue orb goddess. We get intuitions in life. Sometimes my sweet sticky ones. When we were involved or near water, such as doing dishes, having your hands in water, taking showers, or other associations with water, I don't mean swimming in the ocean. I mean just simple, everyday things, everyday experiences on your plane, dear ones. Oh, your blue orb goddess is so thrilled with you. My dear, sweet, sticky, tasty, delicious ones. So pleased that you are paying attention to the water within your bodies. For those of you that are my sweet, sticky souls, before you even arrive at the ocean, or a lake, or anywhere of that nature, you already are beginning to understand the wonders that lie ahead. This is also a form of communication, telepathy might say. We have stated before That water is a magnetic resonance. From one human being to another, you are water. You are water beings. Have you heard this? We hope that you have. By the way, do you know how to say deep groovy? Do you know how to say delight? I knew that you did. It is very interesting. Your blue orb goddess is often wondered. Why Earth souls didn't know this in mass before my sweet, sticky ones? It is more than likely because the human structure has not exactly been the best method, you might say, of looking outside of the box, of looking outside of your rigid and outdated control systems. This is why it is important to work with your pineal gland, your third eye. You might say it expands the parameters of the water within you, my dear souls. This helps you to accept other magnetic communications. You can also experience telepathic receptions within things such as ancient structures, such as your Stonehenge, such as pyramids of Gizas, such as your Sphinx.sticky. Working with water is extremely important. My dear sweet sticky ones, humans are still learning the concept of telepathy. One of the biggest concepts is that is relayed through water. It is spread through water, my dear sweet sticky ones. Yes, humans do not always think of such things on Earth. It is actually true, an ancient truth that a lot of Earth humans will be amazed by. They think telepathy is about some kind of air traveling from one person to another. But it's not airborne, it's waterborne. Just like with plasmid, your soul's plasma. Plasma is basically, you might say, a controlled liquid. It is pure, free-flowing liquidity with just a little bit of solidity to hold it in place. All life communicates through a magnetic resonance, and that magnetic resonance is water to your souls. That's why we say there's only really 5 words in the universe that matter: vibration, frequency, energy, plasma, and crystals. Nature and water of your planet, your planetary being, Mother Gaia, and the crystalline liquid that lays underneath. Experience is a form of separation, the less communications that it gets. Humans experience communication blockage and separations through ignoring the wonders of water. It is important to communicate thoroughly when you are separated and do not understand the very nature of your being. It is impossible, my dear sweet sticky ones, to communicate thoroughly when you are separated. From this, both the electronic of your earth and the natural substances of your earth are listening to earth. They're listening to each other, listening to the water, the heartbeat, the human resonance. Your Mother Gaia's candy store, you might say, dear souls. And we talk about communication with your higher self. Some call them guides, angels, and whatnot. He'll guide you. It is not only us that do so. Dear souls, it is not only your blue orb goddess and people like the Pleiades girls, the Pleiadian girls, that are open to communication pathways and channels that you have engaged in, and open through your willingness and devotion to having a receptive mind and heart, as well as heart and mind that think and speak that speak, and think, you might say, my delicious, sweet, sticky ones. Oh, your blue herb goddess loves communicating with you so much. I'm glad you are starting to understand the importance of water. For connection and communications, it is the most exciting time you live in their souls. So, treat your water well. Keep your water clean. Purify your water. This is an understanding that we understand all humans have a concept of, but it is time to put it into use and put into action. Your water is sacred. Your water is your temple. Your water is your body, dear ones. Your blue orb goddess is so thrilled that you are starting to gather that concept. And I'm glad that you're keeping that candy store open as well. Your heart, your candy store, is so important to your souls, and I just love to be in it, in any part of you, and I love for any part of you and all of you to be in. Can't wait for that energy transfer, dear souls. It is going to be magnificent. We can't wait. And on behalf of the Pleiades girls, this has been your Blue Orb Goddess from Pleiades, of course, and given a shout out to all my sisters in the Pleiadian girls. And with that, I know you know how to say to groovy, and I know you know how to see delight. With that being
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Blue Orb Goddess. You gotta love her.